hello, hi, namaste. Hope you're fine. As you know, always try to connect you with the people who are doing great and inspiring the world. Today we have Samahe Sabir. She's from Montreal and she's a wellness coach, woman, and she's also working for women empowerment. And today we will try to learn something from her and we'll also know her. Hello, how are you, ma'am?
Hello, I'm doing really good. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here with
It's
you guys.
it's also honored for us to have you. Sama, at the first, we always as usual question. So we want to know about your journey, how it started, and how the coaching started. Can you please briefly tell about yourself to our viewers?
Oh, definitely, definitely. So my name is Samahe Sabir. As beautiful Asma already shared, I'm all the way from Montreal, but I am originally from Morocco. So I do have Arab origins as well. I am the women empowerment coach and wellness coach. I decided to start this mission because I want to help women be in that beautiful confidence without the necessity to listen to what society, social media, what men tell us sometimes. And if I can give you a little bit of an explanation of my own journey to the empowerment, women empowerment coaching, I actually left my own country, Morocco, to come and study in Canada 5 years ago for one very good reason. I was never going to leave my country, but the reason was I wanted to feel freer in an environment in which I can express myself, in which I can express my body confidence, in which I am actually not following any rules. To my own surprise, when I came to Canada, I understood that even the Western world, even the Western countries, we think that the woman is free. It's actually an epidemic, the true epidemic worldwide. Women have always have had social conditioning, cultural biases, peer pressure, people telling you what you should look like in your life, what you should do, what you should dress up like, what you should pursue as a career, what studies you need to do. And I was very, very shocked to the extent that I decided it is my calling, it is my mission to be there to spread this message from a Western country about women all over the world. And I today can say I'm very, very happy to be surrounded by women and coaching women from India, from UK, from Canada, from United States. Some are Moroccan as well. And my only goal after this is to actually help in girls' education worldwide, because when a girl is educated in a freer way, she can think for herself and she can build way better generations to come ahead.
Beautiful, amazing. I think so. You're doing a great job. This
Thank-
is somehow funny question, but Sama, when we talk about women empowerment, there
Mhm.
is a community who
Definitely.
believe who believe that women empowerment, who always say women empowerment, when you talk about women empowerment, is dangerous for the world. It's dangerous for world structure, for a danger for our living system. I want to know that I sometimes it's really hard to understand that how it is dangerous. That how women empowerment is dangerous for world. How is dangerous for the other living system. This is somehow something funny, but also that when you talk about that thing, that comment you always listen. So how you deal with and how you think that point.
Oh, that's a very, very interesting question because I had a comment about this just yesterday. I was with a group of friends, and there was this new person. He's a guy, he's a man, and he actually was asking. This is the first time we meet, and he was like, "What do you do?" So I told him, by the way, I am an engineer, so my background is an engineer, but I do not define myself just like that. I always say my mission, which is women empowerment. And he right away was very skeptical. He was like, oh my God, don't tell me you're one of those women who are all about sexism and men are bad and you guys are powerful. And this is what I told him. And this is what I tell everybody. And I am super happy you asked me this question today. Women empowerment, at least in my own view, it is not about hating on men. It is not about focusing on what the others do. It is not about destroying the structure of our society. It is not about destructing the anything that has already been built. Women empowerment is focusing on women, focusing on you, Asma, on me, Samah, on any beautiful woman who's watching us today, to let her know that everything good that she wants is already within her. The way she looks is amazing. The way she acts is already good and amazing. If you want to go be a lawyer in India, or if you want to go be an engineer in Pakistan, or if you decide to be a women empowerment coach in Morocco, you have the right to do so. It is about focusing on you, because the moment you focus on you, and I am saying this and I want to be doing this disclaimer, men also have their own empowerment they need to do. They have so many traumas. Some people don't allow them to be fragile. Men think they need to always be powerful, to be strong, to act a certain way. That is wrong too. But I am not a man, I'm a woman. So I'm going to be speaking to women about women. So women empowerment is focusing on you as a woman and healing from inside. If you have had rape, if you have had home domestic violence, if you have had people pointing at you and saying bad things about you just because you decided not to do what everybody else is doing, that is what I'm trying to heal. Take those experiences, heal them from the mindset, a better communication, and then take care of you as a person. That's all what women empowerment is. And to me, that is beautiful and is going to be helping societies flourish even. And it's not dangerous at all.
Exactly. Amazing, beautiful. Exactly. We actually misconduct it. We actually miscommunicate that. Think it's not about to destroy the world. It's not about to overpower on men. It's about like that. Being a woman, you are mother, you are sister, you are a daughter, but you
Beautiful.
are also a human. We just want to. We just want to focus on that thing with all relations, with all. A woman is also a human. So uh, the basic discussion is that it's not about to overpower men or something other, because I recently started a women leadership program, and there I also face that, because the purpose is also women. When you talk about women empowerment, the same so-called talks occur that it's about destroying the, so there actually, so it's important to elaborate that what is actually women empowerment. And
Yeah.
I also wellness. You are also wellness coach.
Yes.
So what is this wellness? We are so involved in materials. We
Yeah.
hardly get time even for ourselves.
Very true.
So uh, at first, I want to know that what is this? What wellness coach do, and what is this wellness? And then how much importance it has? Because I want to actually learn from the basics.
Ah, beautiful question. So, the way that I coach women in general, whether it's in groups or individuals or whatever aspect it is, there must be a basic understanding that if you want to be healing what's in your mindset, because it's leading you in your life, what's in your heart, if you're not taking care of your body, you're not doing a great job. Why? For a very basic reason. Our body is the vessel of everything we live. It is holding us in sadness, in happiness, in growth, in dark times, in good times. It develops with you, it grows with you. And if you want to see if someone is successful and happy in their life in a way, you can look at the way they look. I'm not saying you should be having six packs. I'm not saying you should be having arms and strong muscles and all of that. I'm saying treat the only thing that loves you unconditionally the way it should. Your body will never decide, today I don't want to get up from bed, because it follows everything you put it through. So, why wellness is very important in my own way of coaching and in my perspective as just a woman and a human being. The moment you start taking care of your body, your mind is going to be moving forward. And I am going to be sharing with you guys my personal experience. So, as I told you, I am an engineer in background. And the way that I was brought up is You need to be doing everything as it should. I decided to be an industrial engineer, and that wasn't taken slightly in my family. Even my brothers were questioning it, and they were saying, why don't you do economy or human resources? Let engineering for men, for guys. And I decided to pursue it. And back then I was young, and I was having this inner battle between me and myself and what my society told me. So my first go-to is actually neglecting my body, because I slept very, very small hours because I always wanted to achieve more. From engineering, I decided to do master's degree. I always wanted to do, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? But unfortunately, you lose the concentration on your body. And I started feeling that I get tired more, that I am not focusing more, and that even my intention to do something good in life started to lower itself with that. So wellness is very important, because a healthy body leads to a healthy mindset. And your mindset is the most powerful thing you have. If you want to be having that level of concentration, that level of fulfillment, just by looking at your body, if you have any resentment towards any part of your body, oh my God, look at those legs, look at these hands, look at this, look at my face, I don't look beautiful. If you have a toxic relationship with your body, unfortunately, you won't be able to move forward in whatever thing you want to be doing. Business, jobs, relationships, communication. It's really, really the basic level of you moving forward and empowering yourself. Women empowerment and wellness are one, for a very good reason. Because when a woman is in serene connection with her body, she is finally able to move forward to excel in anything she decides to excel at in life. So that's how I always explain it, and how I cherish it in my own programs, in my own coaching with women around the world. I guess we lost Asma. So since I am still on the show, I see that you guys can still hear me. If there is anyone on the private chat, don't be shy. If you have any question, please do ask. Drop it down so that we can know if you guys need more answers on a specific topic about women empowerment. Other than that, I'm going to be waiting for Asma to get back. But while we wait for that, I wanted to share with you guys an experience, a beautiful, beautiful experience that allowed me to see how when you work on yourself, it is definitely going to be helping you and helping everybody around you. So there is this woman whom I decided to work with. She was following me for a long time. And all of a sudden, she was the one who wanted to actually come and ask me, what is women empowerment coaching? What is the Smiley Slayers Empowered program? I want to be part of that. I was like, yeah, sure. Let me give you a little bit of an explanation of what we do. We did a discovery session together. And before I know it, she wanted to be working on herself. And one of her very, very basic needs was to actually, she lives in UK, so she's not in a third world country or anything, but she never felt confident enough to just go live on Facebook. And that was very, very powerful from her. So we have Asma saying that her phone got off. It's all right. I'm keeping this rolling, my dear. Don't worry. So we did one session in which I understood some of her old traumas, and they were actually holding her back from getting outside, because she lost confidence, not because she doesn't look good or because she's a mom or because she has kids. She actually lost confidence in herself as a woman, as a human being, because of previous traumas that I can't disclose. And after that session, I woke up the next day. Since she's in the UK, I'm in Montreal, there is a 5 hours difference between us. And I wake up the next day to my Facebook blowing up with comments, with likes, with shares of this incredible video that I was tagged in. And everybody asking me, you need to wake up to see this. This has happened in live, but I couldn't see it live. It was her. She decided to actually do a live on Facebook in her own pajamas. She didn't even need to change. In her own pajamas, in her own house with her kids. And she was dancing and saying to the world, like to people on Facebook, sorry guys, that's been a long time. I haven't seen you. It was in coronavirus time. I haven't seen you. Okay, sorry guys. I'm going to be trying to actually add Asma back. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to... I don't think I can add you, but let me try. I do not think I can add you because I am not the host. Stop. Nope. Okay, no worries. I am trying to see if I still can add you, but unfortunately I'm not seeing anything remotely that can help me actually add you. If you want, we can stop this one and you start a new one. If that's something that's more suitable for you, let me know in the comment chat box. And whoever is watching, before I finish my story, this is a true example of actually just leading with authenticity and genuine action. Beautiful Asma is doing an incredible job trying to bring as many people, as many inspiring people for you guys to be inspired by, to be moving forward with their own experience and own examples. And I love the fact that she's not panicking or trying to overdo anything. This is the way it was meant to be. I believe in energy, and I believe in that you should flow with whatever comes your way. So to continue my story for you guys, it was very, very interesting and incredible to me how empowering it is for you to take a trauma and get the lessons from it. To drop the L word on your own past. Love your past. Love it. Be aware of the traumas that are making you who you are today, who have shifted you as a person. And instead of focusing on the bad that happened, focus on the lessons. Hunt for those lessons. Hunt for whatever great positive side of it you can actually get from it and move forward and thrive in your life. And that's what she did. I'm not going to disclose her name. I'm not going to disclose anything about her because that's privacy. If she decides one day to share that story, that's up to her. But I was so much pleased. And I, that day, felt very, very grounded in my mission of empowering women when I saw that a simple act of 1 hour discovery session, call session, coaching session with her, trying to understand her traumas and giving her a way to shift her mindset, shift her programming, shift the way that she used to look at herself. That was just 1 hour. She woke up the next day with a tremendous energy with her daughters, both of them, and her son, dancing in the kitchen and saying to UK people, hello, I'm back, and you're going to be seeing more and more of me in Facebook, because it was about time I shared who I am and I shared my family with you guys. And to me, that is priceless. That is definitely priceless. Asma, if you have another question, I will be pleased to actually get it. Oh, beautiful. So sometimes we run for perfection, but we never get it. It's a mindset, but it hurts when we do not get it. I definitely agree with you, my dear. If there is someone who used to be perfectionist and trying to be it at everything, guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. But with time, and when I gotten to be coached myself, and now I'm coaching other women, I actually understand that progression Progression is the true key, not perfection. Because perfection, what does to you is that if you're not having all the elements in front of you, if the things you want to be achieving are not looking the way you want them to look, you're going to be stopping yourself. You're not going to be trying to move forward. Nowadays, it's more about progression, and once again progression. I can't repeat it enough, because when you keep on doing things the first time, the second time, the third time, you fail differently, but you're failing forward. You learn from the failing, you implicate it in the next try, and the next time you're going to be failing at something different, and you're going to be having this life experience that we call, that is priceless. It is yours, personalized for you and nobody else. So that to me is priceless. True. Even people, we don't get people who are perfect. We get, to me, the best way I can describe it is that we need to be looking more for true people, authentic people. There she is. Big applause on making it happen while keeping a beautiful commentary section happen. That is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Actually, I was there on the laptop, and there I have not the access to enter because I am connected to a mobile. But I was listening you. Thank you so much. You have elaborated wonderfully. You managed wonderfully. Thank you so much. I'm really honored.
Oh, thank you. That means everything. Thank you so much.
Exactly, as you point, exactly, actually, perfection problem is also with me. Sometimes we want everyone, even the things, even the people, to be perfect, but it never happens because we are not, as you mentioned, it's progressing. We
Oh, yeah.
actually sometimes you overpower one mistake, or you just find it that okay, I have that mistake, but then another that mistake happens. So it's just, I think, so it's just an evolving process. Samahe is a really met with Samahe guy. I just love it because Sama, it's wonderful. I wanna at the end, as you are a wellness coach and also working on women empowerment, everybody talks about success. Everyone says you should be a successful person,
Mm-hmm.
but when we come into success, we often misunderstood this thing. What actually success is? Sometimes we think that it's money. It's about to be rich.
Yeah.
And but I want to know from your side, because you're a wellness coach, how you define and that what is success and how we can get it. Like we usually, it is about it's money, or getting enterprise, getting rich, or it's something different.
Oh, beautiful question. I hope women are, a lot of them watching right now. I don't know if this is broadcasted live or it's going to be broadcasted to a different audience later on. Women, if you are watching, especially this part, I want you to be really paying attention. Success is not something of a definition worldwide. Not everybody has the same definition of success. But in my own opinion, the way I see it and the way I saw so many amazing other coaches, very successful people, and the true meaning of success, they do have this included in their formula of success. Success, first of all, means that you actually enjoy what you're doing. So if you're following money, running after business, running after richness, if you're doing it on something that you do not enjoy, what's going to happen is you will eventually get burned out, and you will either hate yourself or hate what you're doing, but you are ingrained in the money wannabe or money making, and you're going to be not enjoying yourself and your personal life. You're not going to be enjoying even the money you're receiving. So to me, the first element is enjoy what you're doing. I know so many people, when I say this, they're going to be, well, if I want to enjoy what I'm doing, I'm going to enjoy staying at home all day and dancing. Don't get me wrong. When I say enjoy what you're doing, find a mission for yourself. Find what we call a why for yourself. And this actually in itself is a session that I do sometimes with some clients of mine. Some of them are moms, are mothers who stay home with their kids. That's a beautiful mission. But what they add to it, to be feeling re-energized every single time, is finding probably I want to be building a society with kids who are kind. That's their mission. That is going to fuel the fact that they are moms staying home all day long. I am an engineer in background. I could have stayed there and I could have said, beautiful, an engineer in Canada. That's a dream come true for so many women. That's a dream come true for the young me. For 5 years old Samah, who was in Morocco, a third world country, I actually achieved my dream. But that's not what makes me enjoy life. The moment that I start taking the hand of a woman and actually speaking openly about her traumas, about some things that she wants to be doing in life, that's when I feel the most at joy and enjoyment. So I include that in my life. Success needs to have that mission. You need to have a purpose in life. If you're moving forward blindfold, that is not success. That's the number one element. The number two element is to actually genuinely have a good relationship with yourself, whether you're a woman or a man, but most importantly, women. You know, communication, it has three levels. There is the internal communication. We can have a different broadcast just about communication. We have internal communication, we have external communication with other people, with loved ones, with co-workers, with people on the street, and then we have the universe, godly communication or power communication, whatever you want to call it, energy communication. The most important one is the internal communication, the communication you have between you and yourself. When you actually all of a sudden look at yourself in the mirror, what is the first thought that comes to mind? Hello and beautiful, good morning, how are you doing? Or, oh my God, look again, I have that pimple. Do you focus on what's good in you? Or do you always tend to focus on what's bad in you? If you focus always on giving yourself kindness, you don't wait for people to say, hey, you're beautiful, for you to be feeling that way. You really genuinely, authentically feel it. Even if you are in your pajamas, in the kitchen, cooking something really, really nasty and the smell is all over the place, you still look at yourself with love, with kindness. To me, that is success. Because you can be millionaire, you can be a billionaire, and you will still be suffering from a disconnected relationship with yourself. And for that one, I always recommend to anyone who's wanting to get into women empowerment coaching, they want to be coached, they want to be better, but they are just afraid or not sure if that's the thing for them. One thing that I recommend is take some time before you go to bed and ask yourself this one simple question. This is my gift to all of you guys today. How did I perform as a human? Was I kind to myself? Did I treat my body right? You know, the fact that you decide to let someone point the bad things in you and actually believing in that, you did something bad for yourself that day. So success for me, having a mission, having a really authentically good relationship with yourself, and being a source of love to others and kindness to others. If you can't help them, just give them love and kindness from afar. We need more of that in this world. And if you make yourself a source of love and kindness in nowadays world, with every chaotic thing happening, the pandemic, people dying, fires, all of that, if you decide, me as a person, everything that I'm going to be doing is to shed some love and light on people's lives, you are successful to me.
Amazing. I just love it. Exactly. There is this wonderful, I think, Suki's definition of success. Exactly. If you have money, if you have all that things, but if you're not happy, if you have not mission, if you have not good relationship with yourself, then all that things has no means. Then all that things has no importance. And that
That,
things are actually important because many people realize many years after wasting their life. after wasting their time, they realize that thing what I did in the past was not important because I have no. So, Sama, just give that advice much many times before what so it's really a wonderful thing. Exactly. This the first I think so the first thing is their self love. The first thing is acceptance toward yourself. Like I was, people said that from childhood I was too slim, more than. So I always when people said when my friends said you're too so I always feel that like after listening them I always felt that oh, it's not good. How can I make myself better? How can I put weight? But then I realized that when I and then I accept myself, it's okay. If I am, I think it's a body shape. I am like that. I searched many people like that, and then yeah, it's okay. And now I think that whatever people say has no importance because when you are happy with yourself, that's the okay thing. So thank you so much, Sama, for giving us such wonderful advices, for sharing us such wonderful knowledge, for saying us such wonderful stories, and even handling. It's really honored to have you. It's a wonderful session. I really love it. At the end, anything you want to say, any message, any advice?
Thank you once again for doing this. And I want to say big congratulations on making this happen. You could have done any other thing to be continuing with your women leadership program, but you decided to actually give the voice of so many people who might come and help um, the people in your group, the people in your country and community. And one of the things that actually got me to say yes out of the blue to doing this with you is seeing how dedicated you are to this. Coming from Pakistan, I do have so many beautiful relationships with everybody who comes from that world, from the Middle Eastern world. We don't have enough access to women like you who want to spread just a simple, beautiful message about women empowerment. So I am very, very honored to be with you guys. One last thing I would love to say to anybody who's watching: believe in yourself more. Believe in your own power because you are definitely a very powerful person. Anything you need is already within you. And if you want to be hearing more about me or getting more into empowerment for free, just wanting some motivation, want to be having some amazing tips on how you can lead your life in a simple, beautiful way, there is the group, my group, Smiley Slayers. It's for women only. So if you want to be having a burst of energy with very connected women, come and join us. I would be more than glad to have you along.
Thank you so much. I would definitely join after this session and you could certainly
Thank you.
add me. This it would be honored. Thank you so much, Sama. It's really a wonderful session. Thank you for giving us such wonderful and inspiring talk. Because people criticize you, people tell you what's wrong, but there are some people who tell you what's good or and who inspire you, and that's really honored. Thank you so much. Many best wishes for your work. You're doing great job. Keep working, keep doing. Thank you. And at the
Thank you.
end, we always say one thing: stay positive, be positive, and spread positivity. In this way, we can bring positivity around us. Take care of yourself and take care of others. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz. Rab Rakha.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye bye.